Oh, well, hello. I didn't see you there. Just getting some light reading done. I'm assuming if you clicked on this video for Toronto slang, either you're making a trip out to Toronto or you're in Toronto and you're kind of confused what people are saying. Either way, I respect you for clicking on the video. Make sure before we get started, you click that red button below and make sure you hit subscribe. So let's get to the video. So how this is going to work is I'm going to read the words, I'm going to give you guys the definitions, and then my friend Jamal over there is going to help us out and act out when you'd use these words in a life situation. Now let's get started. So the first word we have is bare. So bare is if something is in abundance.
Guy, we were at Rebel last night and there was bare people there.
The next word we have is waistmon. May get confused with mans, but no, mon. M-O-N. Waistmon. So a waistmon is an individual who's acting lame or shady.
Fam, Joel Embiid's a waste man if he thinks he's gonna come in Toronto and beat the Raps.
The next word combination we have is ya-a. This is how Toronto mans flirt. He sees a potential mate and he's moving swiftly.
Yeah, eh? So you at UFT trying to get a degree or something?
The next word we have is sweeter man. This is a word that was popularized by hip-hop artist Aubrey Graham, otherwise known as Drake. And a sweeter man is known as a ladies' man, or someone who is smooth with talking to girls.
Girl, I know you wanna, you know I wanna. Yeah, she keep giving me love.
This is a title fought for all across the GTA community, but is hard to come by. Some may claim they're a sweeter man, but it's kind of like giving yourself a nickname. You can't do it. The next word we have is soft. See, this is just a regular word, but it's all used in different contexts, of course. So soft is implying something is easy or weak.
Soft. This man's guarding me? Yo, pass the rock, fam. Pass the rock.
So now we're back to another word combination. Are you dumb? This one's a little self-explanatory.
Fam, Tory Lanez is not better than Roy Woods. Are you dumb?
Now we come across the shortening words section. The first word we have is lao, which is just a short form of allow.
Guy, yo, bare chicken nuggets. Allow it.
The second word we have is bout it, which is just a shortening of about it.
Yo, mans are reaching square one? I'm about it.
And then we have sav, which is just short form of savage.
Yo, this man's a sav drinking straight Hennessy. Cheers!
And now I gotta thank Jamal, but I think I can handle these last couple ones because these ones get a little confusing. So the first of the last two words I'm going to talk about is still. Again, kind of like soft, it's pronounced the exact same, but is actually spelled differently. Normally still is spelled S-T-I-L-L. This one is spelled S-T-Y-L-L. Still gets used in the same context, it just gets moved to the end of the sentence. For example, are we still going to the Raptors game? The way a Toronto man would use it is, our man's going to the Raptors game still. Here's another example. Here's how you usually use still. Are you still talking to that girl? How a Toronto man would use it. Yo, fam, are you talking to that girl still? Now you're all caught up. And the last word is a very popular word that gets used a lot. Mans. This one is a bit confusing because you can use it to describe yourself, you can use it to describe others, and sometimes people will describe it to describe a group of people.
What?
So the first example is using to describe yourself. You could say, instead of saying, I was at the mall for hours waiting for my girlfriend, you could say, yo, mans were waiting a minute for their girl. She was taking bare time shopping, fam. Or if you're talking about a group, or if you're talking about someone else, the popular phrase, whose mans is that? If someone is acting probably like a waste man, if they're acting lame or shady. This is kind of how waste man and waste mans kind of get mixed up. And then finally, if you're talking about a group, not just you or another individual, you could say, instead of saying me and my friends were out at Jurassic Park during the Raptors game, you could say, yo, me and the mans were out at Jurassic Park watching Kawhi dunk on somebody's head top. And that's all we have for today. Thank you again for clicking on the video, and leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel. Maybe you have some other words you need better explaining, give you some examples. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the post notification. So whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first one to be notified. See you guys next time.